Hey guys, I am Wolfie, and due to the last video, the first one in my Starcraft 2 series of my road to getting into the top 10, it's my goal right now, because I want to make sure I can get a stable foothold in the leaderboards before I make my final target #1 guy, because he has a lot of points, a lot of wins. 17, ugh, that's a lot of videos to do. Anyway, we're going to be playing 1v1, some more of that, of course. This is my opponent, Brandon Chops. That's how I'm going to refer to him. Brandon Chops, I think? Alright. He's going to be spawning in the lower left-hand corner as the red Protoss, and your host, Wolfie, is going to be spawning as the blue Terran in the bottom right corner. I gotta check out the map name so I can tell you guys. I'm sorry, I'll try and get that figured out next time. But anyway, of course, let's pull out the units, because that's what you got. Like I said in the last video, it's the most important thing, in my opinion. So we do say, see, this guy's clever. He was smart enough to scout. What this will let him to do is is he turning around? Don't turn around. No. Dang. Alright. I don't know why he would have his probe turn around. This guy obviously isn't very new. Like, what is he doing? This doesn't make sense. Does he think I can spawn anywhere else? Because I can only spawn down here. And obviously I've been able to make a good wall-in with my barracks, double supply depot. I'm beating him by 1 SCV. That's not much of a victory. It's just the early stages of the economy. But I'm interested in this probe. He's just scouting randomly, I guess. Maybe that's a style to just go in random places. Because look at this. Look. So why would he want to come up here if he knows for a fact where my base is? Like, because of the spawn locations when you started gaming Starcraft, you can see the spawn locations. And now he's finally going to my base. Does he think I'm proxying? Does he think I'm hiding? I don't know. And all he's gonna get to see, because he didn't... Whoa. I don't know what that was about. All he got to see was my barracks. My double barracks. Ugh. I don't know. It just doesn't seem very good. So, did he try and build a pylon? He might have just tried to build some. He's getting an expansion, though, because it's good to get your economy going. Problem is, this guy, he's a jerk, right? He comes over to my base, and he starts making pylons. Likewise, I will be going right into his base. Like, there's no defending units. Build a zealot, or a stalker at least. Come on, look. Okay, another tip, don't not have you attacking soldiers. I have 2 Marines right now. And these Marines, they're going to be very important to finding this. Because right now, I can't see this. I haven't scouted this area. And with my SCV, see, the thing is, I just barely, like, I didn't even think about looking for an expansion. I wanted to build a bunker down here so I could do my awesome exploiting. But instead I'm going to be planting it right here, of course. And then, I don't know, this just really bugs me. The fact that, like, look at this placement, too. 1 pylon. 1. Only 400 health, right? So I sent out my Marines. They died. Not fun. I immediately go, okay, I need tanks. Because tanks outrange cannons, and cannons can't see the tanks, because we're on the high ground. Because look, he built them on such low ground, I could position, like, my tank here, anywhere along here, this little concave, up here. Probably, I could even, like, get some starships and fly my guys down here. I mean, this guy has completely opened himself up. If he had positioned it over here and made a surround outside, like how I did in the first one, I would have only been able to position tanks on this high ground, because any tanks over here, well, he'd spot it and he'd do something about it. So now I'm going to be constructing my barracks, of course, but this is a proxy barracks because I want to load this bunker up super quickly, and he has cannons, so I'm not going to be able to get out of here anytime soon. All this guy has made is probes. I don't think as Protoss you're supposed to rely on cannons alone. Again, I told you I'm at lower tier play because Blizzard isn't very good at how they rank themselves. Because I used to be in Platinum for like 4v4s and stuff. And I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to be building this. He's at 30 probes, right? He has a way better economy than me. And he's using that money to block his gateway. I didn't know this was popular, to make it so that way you can't use units. Although, of course, if you're not planning to get any attacking units anyway, you don't need to worry about blocking buildings. Forget that. Now, he just now scouts this. I sent my SCV over here to make sure he doesn't try anything funky. Of course, Protoss being Protoss, they're just going to walk over here and build a pylon. And that's really annoying. So I'm going to attack him like crazy. Now, this expansion is up and running. Mine is not. I don't, just right now, I'm going to let you know, I don't get an expansion because I'm too worried about, like, first I want to have an army, because I assumed while I was playing, cannon rushing, probably going to see some sort of a drop maybe, a warp in, especially since I saw that pylon going down up there. He eventually canceled it. But now he's just going to sit here and build more cannons, because look at all this minerals he has. It's just huge. Huge. And it's not right. See, I have all these different variety of units. Even calling down a mule to just help my economy. Look at this. I like having like a couple hundred money, but you shouldn't have 1,000 minerals. That's just not right. I don't like that at all. Now I finally got my tank. Do I have siege mode? Not yet, but I'm going to be positioning him up here on this high ground, because if we go to my cam, I can see these. Like, this tank will see that the moment he sieges. And I do not really know what kind of tech structures he has, because if I try and scout, I assumed, yep, he has cannons. And now I have my bunker loaded with Marines in case a unit tried to pop out, but we only got probes, so I guess we're okay. He builds like, what? I'm going to switch to the protection tab real quick. Yeah, he's getting 4 Stargates. That's a bit weird, because if you look over here, I have a starport and 2 Vikings. And this is because at this point in the game, 10 minutes, what? I'm just like stunned sitting here. Where's the Void Race? I knew there's probably going to be Void Race if I haven't been attacked for this long. Anyway, we're positioning our siege tanks, getting ready to blow them away. Because those cannons have no units to defend, no zealots to rush up the mountain, or the hill, or whatever. And I'm looking at this, it's like, I can pretty much tell. Those are photon cannons. And what can he see? Nothing! There's no... I mean, obviously, I know he's not Terran, but he can see this. He sees a tank shooting at it. He can visually see my tanks blowing them away. He has a contain. He's being contained into his base, right? So he's obviously gonna go. He has 2 Void Rays. He's gonna want to do some harassing with that, right? Maybe. Yeah, I think he is. He's gonna go after my forward position, but is he? But of course he's gonna shoot the barracks first, because barracks are evil. You know. And now I pull all my Marines out of the bunker so I can have a bit more guys to fend them off. Now I see this. I'm like, okay, I have 3 Vikings. I should be okay. And I'm okay. It's fine. I actually do end up producing more. Look at this. He's at like almost 2,000 minerals, and what's he spending it on? Let me see what he's spending it on. Probes, 1 ground armor upgrade. That is a perfect upgrade for someone who has no units on the ground. I didn't know that was common. Now he's going to start hitting this tank, because of course, you should do that. But when you have air forces shooting at you, and 1 Void Ray goes down, and I haven't even taken any damage yet. There hasn't been much for this aerial combat. This is just kind of me chasing him down. And now I quickly am trying to catch up, because your units, Vikings have to stop to fire. And look at this. He supply blocked himself. Why? You have all this money. I don't know if his macro was just terrible, but the thing is it wasn't, because it was obviously better than mine. Look at this. Look at this. Double bases. Those are the most idle amount of probes I've like ever seen. I didn't even notice that when I was playing the game. When I looked at the replay the first time, I didn't even notice that. That's sad. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, he doesn't seem to have any ground units. They're Void Rays. I better go attack. I move out. I'm like, okay, let's go. Halfway across the map, right? I still have my containment over here because his Void Rays decided to go for my base instead of just getting onto, like, if they hovered right here, I don't think my Marines could shoot at them. But now they're going to come out here and just slaughter them. Gonna be wiping out that bunker because bunkers are easy to kill. I do manage to pick off one Void Ray, but that's not gonna do very much. Now, am I gonna get... I should be able to get the second one. Nope, I can't. Now the barracks is running, and I decide to pull my forces back because it's like, okay, I have guys, but he just slaughtered my entire forward position. So I need to get back. I have 5 Vikings. I gotta get ready for this because I can tell there's Void Rays coming. No matter what, he can't hide the fact that he has no other kind of unit, pretty much, essentially. Whoa, why'd I click down here? So he's pumping out Void Rays. He's gonna get like 6 now. And he thinks, okay, well, I only have 6 attacking units, but I should probably get a 3rd expansion. When look, I haven't even gotten 1, because I'm 2. At this point, I'm thinking, there's gonna be Void Rays, they're gonna try and kill me, and if I don't get out units fast and go hunt him down, I'm screwed. Now I have 8 Vikings. The 8th one is actually back there. I probably should have pulled him over with the rest. But oh well, I mean, I'd still do fine. So we clear out that watchtower. He can see these guys coming. But what does he do with his 2 Void Rays? 2 Void Rays. Like, he has 4 more. He just lets me kill that one. And I killed that one because they're distracted destroying the rocks. Then they pull back, thinking I'm going to be stupid and run into their cannons. But I'm not. I'm just trying to scout. Pylon, okay. I see this. I noticed the cannon in the middle of the base. That was kind of weird. Of course, I'm not going to let my Vikings die, but they're just going to kind of camp there. Because apparently, he doesn't want to move out with his Void Rays, even though he has so much money. Like, I don't know why I'm getting upset about this, but he could amass a huge ground army. So I'm like, okay, where'd that scan go? I scan it. I'm checking out his base. Seeing it, I'm decide. All right, you know what? This is enough. I'm moving out. Let's go. Let's get ready to do this. Vikings sitting there. They're just there in case the Void Rays try and move out, try and get some harassment down. And look at this, another expansion. I like how he's getting expansions, but you need units, dude. That's my advice. Like, look at this. Okay, so he has 9 Void Rays, right? I have 10 Vikings, and a whole buttload of Marines, and those Marines can shoot air, so they're pretty much dead. Oh yeah, that's right, I pull my Vikings back in order to regroup, because I like to have everything come at once, like a big fleet, like, boom, like, just charge into the battlefield. So all these guys are waiting. I have 3 siege tanks, which I wouldn't actually have siege tanks right now, unless he had cannons, because usually there's some sort of base defense, so you need siege tanks. So I push out here. He didn't send another probe here, which I won't blame him for that, because I don't usually use the watchtowers, because I can usually kind of tell what's going on. But he's here. He's sitting here. This is what he scouted. He can see this, right? And then all of this shows up, and he's just sitting there. I thought that was kind of cool. I really like that.
Prismatic core failing. We require assistance.
So I come in here, pounding away at... I think I pick off the 4 Void Rays? Did I kill 4? I don't know. I brought these siege tanks, but then I realized, hey, there's 1 pylon. So I took that out. And then just focused fire on the Void Rays themselves. And I have all these Marines to give my guy extra support. 3 Vikings survived out of 10. Not a very good ratio, but I move in here, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then he leaves the game. It's like, where's the GG? I will like, though, how he's expanding a lot. I probably need to do more of that in my future games, but in my personal preference, I like the army over the money. Because, I mean, obviously at the end, look, I have like 1,000 for each. He has 3,000. He has 3,000 minerals. That's really bugging me. Advice to him also, get ground units. Okay, advice, if you're going Void Rays, make sure you don't just have Void Rays, especially at 19 minutes of gameplay. There should be Void Rays. But oh well, I feel a little upset because he left the game before I could come in here and wreck his base. But oh well. I'm Elwer for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed more StarCraft 2 1v1 on the way. Oh boy, I can't believe, like, I don't know, I'm just speechless because I'm 2-0 right now. I'm 2-0. Hope my luck holds out. Or skill, I don't believe in luck. Anyway guys, I'm Elwer for you. See you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell your friends about this stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.